Do you really think that Washington's going to do something and it's going to have a material impact on these stocks?
Yeah, I think right now the bark's worse than the bite, and I think the street sort of sees that in terms of the reactions. But it does feel like there's more and more pressure, and the drum roll is growing from the Beltway toward big tech. I think the broader worry is it's privacy today, but does it ultimately lead to more DOJ antitrust? That's sort of the next step in terms of where maybe the Beltway as well as Brussels could look at. But for right now, we think bark's worse than the bite.
But is the issue, and I'll ask John, is the issue you think that these companies get broken up, or you think the issue is that they can't just acquire, that they won't be able to acquire anything or in the future, or that the cost of privacy and all of the tools that they're going to have to put in place are going to be expensive? I mean, to the extent that there's a discount on these stocks right now, it's a discount for what?
Yeah. So I think, well, here's the thing. I think that the different kind of risk that you're seeing now is what is worrying investors, and perhaps sort of inserting a discount. I'm not putting a discount in now, but boy, for example, with Facebook, they're not doing themselves any favors. They're really, really bad at lobbying and managing this regulatory risk, relative to all of the industries that big tech has disrupted, like cable and telecom and retail. The one thing those guys are better at is lobbying. And Facebook goes out and, with this cryptocurrency Libra, for example, just the timing was awful. I thought, basically you can hear the politicians, and the legislators sort of quotation. First Facebook, allows its platform to be used by nefarious actors and our arch enemies to interfere with the election, and now they're going to allow these same nefarious actors to pay for that anonymously with money that they don't even have to launder because it's in a cryptocurrency. I just thought the timing and everything was just really poor.
Hey, John, hang on for 1 second, because Dan's been making faces as you've been speaking, and I'm trying to understand what you're trying to say.
Yeah, I disagree.
You disagree?
In terms, I think Facebook went from the defensive to the offensive. When I look at the crypto move, I view it as this very smart strategic move for a company to start to innovate outside of its core business model. So I think it does speak to a company that was on the treadmill. And ultimately, in terms of what's happened in the Beltway, this, in my opinion, was a smart move, even though there are going to be regulatory swirls.
But isn't there an issue, and I think what John's referring to at this point, given the timing and everything else, that effectively anything new that they want to do may effectively be limited, right? Because the government's going to come in, whatever it is. And that's why I said whether it's future acquisitions, whether it's getting into a Libra, whether it's, I'm not going to read I don't know what's in Mark Zuckerberg's crystal ball, but whatever is next is going to come with, at minimum, commentary, if not testimony.
No doubt, but if we look at the last, let's call it month, as the pressure and the drum rolls there in the Beltway, Google's bought Looker, one of their biggest acquisitions in cloud. Facebook, in terms of the Looker cloud acquisition. Okay, then you look at Facebook with crypto. So it just shows these companies are kind of beating their chest a little, saying, look, we are not going to be held down by the drum roll that we're seeing in the Beltway.